A new season, fresh changes, bold decisions, and a brand new way to fuck things up. Apex never change. Good morning, good evening, good whatever, HFA here, and today we're gonna find out the fastest killing weapons this season and which one developers managed to butcher this time. So let's get started. To nerf Akimbo P20, which became insanely popular last season, the devs decided to nerf the basic P2020. Now it only has 8 bullets per mag, making it officially the worst weapon in a game. The only one which can't kill a purple armor without extended magazine. Good luck getting a kill with it in early game. Previously, somehow devs managed to buff Akimbo P20's hipfire accuracy without even touching the basic one. So why the hell they decided to do it that way now? I have no idea. This season I'd rather just play with an SMG. I'm not a Akimbo guy, and to be honest, I still don't get why the pros decided that Akimbo P20 was the move last season. The numbers were basically the same, it has worse TTK, you can't shoot that precisely with it, and even in ADS your reticle is still huge. And if you are hipfire and missing shots, your TTK just gets even worse. And you fighting against people who probably ADSing against you and had better accuracy. So is that extra strafe speed worth it? I don't know. So if I wanted a pure damage, I'd go for R99. And if I wanted something more flexible, the car or prowler would probably be my best second choice. I tried to play with Volt, but it feels like it's underperforming a bit, so I'm not really touching it right now. Anyway, what to play with is totally up to you. Listen to whoever you want. Now let's move on to shotguns. There's actually something really interesting that slipped past me last time, and I haven't seen anyone talking about it. The golden shotgun bolt actually reloads your ammo while you sliding. At first I didn't think much of it, but then I realized how much Eva and Mozambique benefit from it. Check out this clip for better demonstration. Basically, if during a fight you manage to slide jump twice, it's like you have an extended mag on shotgun. With the Akimbo Mozams, that's 4 extra bullets to shoot. With EVA 8, it's +2. And that's just from a one long slide jump if you jump once more in the middle of it. Which is nuts! So if you're fighting long enough against multiple enemies, this actually gives you a huge advantage. Sadly, this season EVA 8 got hit hard. Now you need one more shot to kill purple armor, and that's a big deal. In previous season, EVA 8 had 1.1 seconds time to kill, and now it's 1.2. If you are used to AD strafe and click anytime target crosses your crosshair, you definitely gonna feel the difference with that needed one extra shot. And if you missed my previous TTK video, right now the Peacekeeper with choke can still hit for 100 damage up to 60 meters, so use it. And we are finally moving into the assault category. Besides Wingman, not many exciting changes, but these ones are pretty damn cool. So now you can slap a laser sight onto Wingman, which gives you insane hipfire accuracy. If you are an old Pepegasaurus like me, you might remember Season 9 had something similar, a golden hop-up that did the exact same thing. Now it's back just under a different name. Laser sight, baby. Jokes aside, with it Wingman becomes deadly accurate up to 30 meters, especially if you are playing a legend with an extra crosshair like Pathfinder or Crypto. Oh, and this season Wingman also gets a skull piercer. Yeah, this pistol is about to shine bright like a diamond. I didn't cover this in my last video, but in a recent mid-season patch, Nemesis got a pretty sweet buff. Your supercharge starts to decay after 8 seconds of not shooting, and it fades slower. Now you can finally flank without your gun turning into a potato at the worst possible moment. That used to be the biggest pain for Nemesis users. Absolutely love this change. I might even start picking it up in ranked. And now, the weird one. Hemlock has a gun shield, which was taken away from Rampage and Devotion. I kinda get what they are trying to do here. Seems like they are turning some hop-ups into roaming modules, shuffling them around to make unload weapons more adoptable, I guess. Same deal with the built-in Ultimate Accelerator mod. Just for no reason, this season it migrated to Devotion, Mastiff, Bocek and Sentinel. And also it gives 20% ultimate charge on kill or assist, down from 30. which is last season it was dope. If you managed to get 3 assists or 3 knocks, you were getting your ultimate charge back, and you are ready to fight with third party. In conclusion, I'd definitely recommend giving Nemesis a spin. As for Havoc users, if you're fine playing without turbocharger and mastered the cursed art of a pre-firing, then your TTK is actually kinda terrifying. If not, well, I guess we're gonna find you something else this season, and we're slowly but surely moving into the machine gun category. Fun thing about Devotion, even though the turbocharger was removed from the game, you still can turbocharge it. All you need is to find a purple mag, barrel and a stock. And boom, turbocharged Devotion. If you ask me, I'm very confused by these changes. I haven't seen much Devotion in my games, so I barely understand the decision to remove the gun shield. Sometimes devs make really strange decisions. Take turbocharger and select fire for example. They are trying to keep a fixed number of hop-ups in a loot pool, so you actually have a chance to find them and the game doesn't get overcrowded. So weapons that can take them after rotation are always in a grand loot pool. So this season we have a select fire and the only one weapon that can take it is a prowler, even though Havoc is in a ground loot as well. We could have a turbo this season, but they took it from a game and built it into Devotion in a very wicked way. I don't know, I'm speechless. So in conclusion, for machine guns, Spitfire and Charged Rampage for now looks like the best picks. But I'd say Spitfire takes the crown, it performs well right off the ground, doesn't need to be charged, and can take a gun shield when you find it. L-Star is not so great, it took the third place, and here's why. The L-Star lost its reverse hipfire mechanic. The good news, it didn't completely ruin it. As you'll see, just shoot with longer burst instead of full auto and you'll be fine. And honestly, you're not really going to hipfire from super far away, at closer ranges it's even more accurate, so you'll barely feel the change. Alright, let's combine our results. And what do we see? Nemesis, Flatline, Spitfire and RTO1 looking pretty damn good this season. Also, Gunshield on a Hemlock looks pretty promising. If you combine it with Gibraltar's shield, will it become new meta? Only time will tell. Now let's move to Sniper and Marksman Rifle. This season is wild because it's gonna be really hard to pick between Sentinel and a Longbow, they both really good. Sentinel gives you better ultimate recovery, deal damage, charge your ult, get an assist, charge your ult, knock someone, charge your ult. Pretty dope. And in early fights, a charged Sentinel can one-shot headshot someone. But the Longbow is just straight up headshot brute. 2 headshots gonna put down anyone at any stage of the match, unless it's a red helmet. We also had some interesting stuff in the Marksman category. The Bocek bow is finally back from the care package, which is both good and bad. After using it, there is something brown all over your mouth, and you are not sure if it was a chocolate, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's charge this thing up and hope it makes things better. I bet you didn't expect that, huh? Yeah guys, charging Bocek doesn't make it any better. We got scammed! And if you think you can kill someone with the explosion, that's a dogshit idea. Unless your target is critically wounded, hiding behind a cover, and desperately trying to heal. I mean, maybe I'll change my mind after more testing, but right now it looks bad. Quick update, charging the bow can shave off 1 arrow to kill in some cases. Let's break it down. There is zero benefit to charging your bow in early game, unless you're intentionally going for splash damage to break doors or flush someone out of cover. Against blue armor, it helps shave off 1 arrow, both from headshots and body shots. Weird mechanic. Technically, you can kill someone in 3 arrows. But what are you gonna do? Shoot, turn your back to them and let them dump a mag into you while you're waiting for the explosion? Against red armor, it lets you kill in 4 arrows instead of 5. But if you look actual TTK, it still looks awful compared to other weapons. I just wanna see Genius, who manages to win a duel with Bocek, against say G7 or Longbow or Sentinel straight head to head. The only real benefit I see If someone hides behind cover and you just start lobbing charged arrows like a psychopath, your target has two choices. Either die to the explosion or run out. But even that depends on how much health they have. Arrows don't explode instantly, so they might have time to pop a bat and survive all that bullshit. But here is some great news. No more shatter caps on Bocek. It's insanely accurate in hipfire now. Use that to your advantage and start landing those painful headshots from a hip. Surprisingly, that massive change flew under the radar. Not a single word about it in a patch notes. And this season Bocek has some strange ammo mechanics. You start with 40 arrows, you can pick up the ones you miss. If you kill someone, you can grab a few back from their death box, and to get more arrows, just pick up a new bow. As for other changes, triple take is surprisingly good this season. You grab it from a care package, it comes with a gun shield, faster fire rate and faster choke time. Feels super snappy. At close range, if you aim for the head, the kill speed is insane right now. G7 is still the best option for body shots among the ground marksman rifles, and I can already promise you an insane headshot battle between repeater, triple take, longbow and you guess it, care package triple take. But for now, we are starting with headshots from pistols, and we'll get to the rest soon. Without hammer point in a game, SMGs captured leaderboard without any competition. The only rival here is a wingman. Oh, and hey, we got Skull Piercer for wingman this season. What do we get? Same 3 headshots, just with more damage. Wow! But actually it does a lot. Against every other armor type, it means one less bullet to the head for the kill. But since it's golden, it's super rare. So if you have Lobo on your team, maybe kiss her toes for that black market and hope you get lucky. And yeah guys, from the shotgun category, only Mozambique and Peacekeeper can do headshot damage, and you definitely don't wanna go for a headshot with the PK, since it still takes 2 to kill. Better aim at the torso. Surprisingly, among machine guns, in the headshot test there wasn't a clear winner. 3 out of 6 performed the same, but I still think the best one is a Spitfire. It don't need any upgrades to hit its best TTK, so it's solid right off the ground. As for the assault rifles, everything looks so good and tasty, but Flatline and Wingman show the best result. Need to say that difference between weapons is not that big, so I'm personally gonna go for a Spitfire. TTK difference isn't that noticeable, but it has bigger magazine, has a gun shield, and very stable for beaming at range, and act as a reliable secondary with a very good hipfire. What else a sniper could ask for? And as I promised, the most interesting battle is between Sniper and Marksman rifles. Let's talk Skull Piercer longbow. It barely benefits from it, it lets you two-shot a red helmet, but for most cases, it just boosts your damage a bit, that's it. And finally the Bocek. Let's charge it and see what it can do. What it doesn't do is kill. Still takes 3 arrows to the head to kill. Well, better luck next time, I guess. Let's drop our almighty Skull Piercer on the 30-30. I've got something cool to show. Base kill time is 1.1 second. If you pre-charge and fire your second shot right after the first, you'll get a crazy TTK. But that only works if you have a time to pre-charge. In any other case, just shoot. And now it's triple take time. Just look at this TTK. Oh my god. And on top of that, you get a gun shield. Sadly, it's not that great at mid-range. You can't send your second shot after the first quickly enough. You need wait for a choke. But still very impressive. So to quickly sum this up, Sentinel, Longbow, G7, Triple Take and 30-30 are very strong this season. Sorry guys, no spreadsheet for Marksman and Sniper rifles today. I'm dying here, sorry, somehow I underestimated the amount of time that I need to make this video. I'm crunching like crazy. Plan to release it today and it's late night already and I'm slowly losing my mind. So if that video was somewhat interesting, useful or fun for you, please hit that like button so video can get a couple of thousand views and maybe channel will grow. Alright, see you in the next one.